Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo,
And I'm Kemper.
coming to you live from the stand. What's happening, Kemper?
Nothing, man. Just got out of work. Sitting here smoking a
No.
cigarette.
Dogs are going nuts. I see that the meerkat has defeated the lichen, much as it was on panel.
Oh, God. That was so much fun, bro. That was so much fun. I had a good time.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. If I thought you might actually was going to go on panel, I probably would have stayed up for it. I was like, I'm going to send him this link. And then I was like, here's this person said that you're in chat. If you wanted to go up on panel, here's the link. And cracker, you did go up, didn't you?
Well, see, I didn't see that message until after I got off panel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was in the chat to begin with. And, you know, I got blocked like once from my main account and then blocked again from my other account. So I went back to my main account and I'd seen one of his mods saying Kemper go on panel and dropping the link. So I grabbed one of those links and went up. But I had to wait a few minutes because he had Tina and Ernie on panel. But I was still commenting, you know, with another device while I was backstage. And apparently Ernie didn't realize I had been in the chat and saying things. And he finally got a message saying Kemper's in chat, giving him all this information or some crap like that. And he got triggered and rage quit.
I see where you got mad and rage quit before you even came up.
Yep. That shit was funny. And then, of course, you know, I get pulled on panel and it's just me and Morbid. I'm like, where'd everybody go? You know? And I guess Ernie decided to show back up to rage quit again.
Oh, man, he should have stayed away, bro. Should have stayed away.
Well, what was funny is he left that, went to Team Rose's panel, I think he was on there for at least an hour to 2 hours. And then he started his own live stream. It went on for 8
Yeah.
hours. That is
Yeah,
what you call a good ass triggering.
he's been a wee bit triggered today, as Conor McGregor would say, a wee bit triggered. Yeah.
This shit was hilarious. And then today, while I'm getting ready for work, I see Ludwig go up on, I forget whose panel it was, but went up on the panel and busted Ernie up again.
I think it was that
like Grandma Watches or something like that.
Grandma Watches. I've got a little clip from it. Actually, Nicolina put the clip out, but I think it's from that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one. Yep, that one that she did a video of.
Yeah, it's a little bit shorter than the video, because I've got the entire sitting of Kemper dominating Ernie. That we gonna go through it here in a few minutes, but we'll get this little the clip out of the way first, because it's not as long, and of course this is not the way it played out. Of course, it played out that you got hold of him first. Then you got hold of him first.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And then the subsequent triggerings happened throughout the day. Like with Ludwig got his ass, and then something happened on Rose's panel too, I guess. I don't know. He's not liking
he's
that everybody don't love him all the time.
Not bad.
No.
Oh shit.
He's
dude, he got set up on a level last night from being triggered, and he had no chance of coming back down off of that, because between his mental bullshit and his drug bullshit, it won't allow him to.
True that. And if anybody would like to grab the wee Skern lad, I would love to draw his attention to something. I'm going to share screen here, because I've been saying this, and I've been saying I'm going to grab this screenshot and I'm going to play it, and it's on videos and it's on our community post somewhere, but I wanted to show this today because everywhere Ernie goes, once they decide that they don't believe him, well, that person, that channel, they automatically become pedos or pedo simps. And you've become accustomed to him doing that to people, and Tina, for longer than anybody has.
Well, I was going to say, that's how it started with us. They making all them claims, and we asked for proof. That's all we asked for. And then they called us pedo and human trafficker, and that's when we started going at him.
Right. Right, Mr. Nobody. He was on one for sure.
But he did that to Morbid last night.
Yeah. We've been saying this whole time, when he's pointing that finger, he's got all the other fingers pointing back at himself. And I've always had this question: who sits and thinks about pedo stuff all the time?
Right.
Well, the answer is pedos. I don't never sit and think about things like that. And this might be TMI, but sexually, the only thing I ever think about at my age now is my own wife. Now, do I think women are beautiful creatures? Yes, I do. But if you don't agree with Ernie, then that makes you think children are beautiful creatures, right, Ernie? But we remember back in 2018.
What are we talking?
When Pam made the claims, it might have been 19.
It was 18 or 19. It was one of them.
Yeah,
it was.
But the claims were from when her daughter was a minor, which would have been back around 2012, 2011, 2012, when he was there at her house.
Well, I know you talked to Pam in 2022, I think, or 21, end of it.
Yeah,
it was around that same time that we started the channel, because we started reaching out to a lot of these people.
Mm-hmm. Now, this lady here is not a drug addict. She's at last I checked, was a single mother who had raised children, successful, children, went through school, got their high school diplomas, whatever. May still have some in school. I don't know for sure. But by all accounts, is a successful human being. Not somebody that's in trouble with the law, ever. So what purpose would she have to make up such a bold lie that you all are getting ready to see about a man busting in her minor daughter's bedroom door and touching her while she wasn't home?
While she was changing, if I remember.
Yeah. And that's Ernie Shelby.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There it is.
That's a special delivery, by the way.
I see. This is me talking to her. I said, yeah, we need more folks to speak out. He's also out there supposedly spreading STDs as well. We have a good following and it's growing. This is young into our channel. The info is getting out there. Other much larger channels are using the info from our page too. The word is getting out. See, that's all we cared about. You see me wanting money?
Nope.
Just wanted to
not trying to manipulate either. Ain't none of that shit. No extra stories, no extra special bullshit to add to it. Just as a matter of fact, it's getting around. People are starting to listen and wake up.
Yeah. I said, how long did he stay with you? Did you ever see him actually paint and mail a hockey mask to a customer? And I'm not going to cut it out where she actually says she does. She has seen it. He said, I'm glad. He stayed 6 months straight in about 9 months. And yes, I seen him paint masks, found paper with an actor's name he would forge on the mask, and he might have mailed 8 or 10 the whole time he was here. There was a video of him shooting a hole in a mask that was fake. It had string attached to it, and he had me pull the string like he shot the mask when he did. Y'all remember that video, right? So I said, but you was in a relationship. She said something. I had an extra bedroom he stayed in. I said, I see. She said, he used me for a place to stay, something to drive, and tried to isolate me from my family by saying he would have them killed. He's done that to a lot of people. He's a sicko. And I said the 9 months, or she quoted herself, the 9 months was off and on, but 6 months apart. 6 months straight was 6 months was straight. I got myself confused there. Okay. All right. I don't want nothing to do with him. The worst thing I ever done was meet him and allowed him in my home around my kids. Are y'all paying attention to this?
Yep.
Especially my daughter. My parents came after him with a gun, and I didn't know at the time, or I wouldn't have stopped them. But I didn't know he unlocked my daughter's room and went in and touched her while I was gone.
What's going on with that, Ernie?
Now, Kemper, this bullshit about a 14-year-old in a hotel room, no receipts. All these fucking fake claims he keeps putting out there, making my wife younger and younger every time he mentions my marriage, no receipts. It is what it is. I was 17, she was 12, we got married, we got divorced. It's over.
Yeah, he claims he's got her in Messenger or something, and he's going to have her on a panel soon. But hasn't he been saying that for like 6 months or some shit? Maybe longer.
Yeah, I've been hearing it for years. For ever since however long Benny Keith said he had it, info, and then somebody else is going to get a hold of her. This one's going to get a hold of her. That one's going to get a hold of her. I have been in contact. So if she wants to come on your panel, I can't wait to hear it. I just can't wait to hear it, Ernie. Can't wait to hear it. So let's see it. But anyway, his receipts are fake. We know about his receipts. He puts stuff out there and then wants people to believe it, and then, oh no, I'll get your receipts later. No,
well, he'll claim the receipts. Yeah, he'll claim the receipts, then tell how this happened and this happened and this happened, but he never shows it. Not once, not twice, not any times has that motherfucker shown any receipt. And the thing is he can't show receipts on most of what he is saying. Because I'm sorry, there's just no way to doctor that kind of shit. Because if he had a lot of these receipts that he claims he has, like I told him last night, a lot of people would be in legal trouble. The claims he makes against me alone would have me at least being investigated. Most likely charged to the degree that he claims. So, but nothing. And if he does have that kind of evidence, why isn't he giving it to the cops to try to have that happen? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's all bullshit. He just runs that mouth to deflect.
Yeah. Which your PDF file running around the YouTube streets is running over there with a lightning tiger costume on. That's your PDF file. That's the one who can't think of nothing else but little kids, ever. That's all he ever thinks about. That's all he ever talks about. Ever. No matter what the situation is, it's all he ever talks about. This lady in the little clip you're going to see here, directly to something sexual from, you'll see. It's only a 5-minute video. Let me share this real quick.
Probable cause for lewd and lascivious behavior toward minors and children. We'll know here soon.
See, well, there's not.
You can call my bluff.
What was that? Lewd and what?
Probable cause for lewd and lascivious behavior toward.
Lewd and luscious behavior? Is that what he said? It's lascivious acts, Ernie, not luscious behavior. You fucking pervert.
Toward minors and children. We'll know here soon.
See, well, there's not.
You can call my bluff.
I was just going to ask you that, Ernie, because now this is 3 people I've heard of you calling them a pedophile. I know without a doubt. I don't know if Jason has that on his record. I would never doubt you. I believe Jason. I don't doubt him.
Okay. And I understand you think you know somebody, but let me ask you a question. What if he does have it on his record? What's your feelings then?
Well, it would still depend on the story. What the story you tell, is that actually listed? It would depend on that. But as far as Morbid goes, I know exactly the situation you're speaking of, and I'm not.
And Jason actually doesn't have anything at all to do with anything sexual involving a minor on his record. I looked at it today.
There are people that have contacted to see if what he did is illegal, and it wasn't. So, you know. And
you've got proof of that, because
yes.
I had officers watching the chat earlier.
Bullshit.
I made sure of that. And they're saying about it is, if you go through each one of the mean girls, hell, it'll take you forever when you could just fucking cut the head off the snake and be done with it. Simple as that. That's how it works.
Just don't go to prison for killing somebody.
No, I ain't talking about all that shit. I'm talking about you get enough people up to put pressure on people, and you do what they've been doing to everybody else's lives and destroy them. So we ain't even started with her. I'm just now finding out, if she really works. We're gonna find out again. Hell, I took your MSU job there, Nicolina, and I plan on taking more. And that's
but this is the guy that was crying last night, saying that I got him fired from 2 jobs, which I've never.
As a security guard.
Yeah, and I've never made him lose any job because he's never had a job, not to my knowledge, not since I've known him. So
any job Ernie gets, he pretty much destroys it on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but yeah, there's a lot of hypocrisy in his little double standards way.
Right. He had officers in the chat watching, but not a one of them questioning about his own warrants. BS. Yeah, right.
Exactly, Nana.
Now that I got resources and people that back me and people who are big into business and makes tons and tons of money each week.
All right. I had to stop it right there. Anybody who makes tons and tons of money each week and has money and resources to back you won't be backing you. Otherwise, they wouldn't have money either. People don't make money and have money because they're so good at giving it away. Skern dog. Scam bags like you, scumbag, whatever you are. Nah, you're gonna have to eventually get out and work, earn $1 here or something. Somewhere, do something. Step up, be a man for one day in your life. Too much to ask? I figured it was.
Yeah, he can't handle that.
You ain't got shit on me, girl.
No, he can't.
But we plan on taking everything you have, and that's a fact. Now there, go put that in your pipe and fucking
She
smoke
doesn't have anything. She's a trophy wife.
it. She ain't no fucking trophy wife, literally. What the fuck's a trophy about her? Seriously.
That's what she calls herself. So, but if she was divorced,
She looks like a
wouldn't
rotted
be a
version, a
trophy
bad
wife.
version of some
Frank
fucking
dumped her.
Cruella DeVille with a skunk on top of her head. Like literally,
hold
that's
on
what
to
she
Frank.
looks.
Well, Frank, she's got to hold on to Frank to maintain.
She's
status.
nobody. She's a
So
fucking
Alan
lost
says
cause.
that bisphenol A was probably given to the soldiers in the military.
Here we go.
They're injected. The soldiers are injected with everything. They're treated like shit. Donald Trump was the only one who treated any of our soldiers any good in decades. And our soldiers are treated. Soldiers are considered, just waste. Their soldiers are not elevated. They're considered, what do you call it? What am I looking? They're the lowest. They're the bottom of the thing.
Hey, Nicolina, let me ask you a question. Why don't Maggie live with you no more?
Maggie doesn't live with.
Whatever.
Yes, she does, Team Rose. Are you that stupid, Team Rose?
Yeah.
I'm going to start asking. Every time you say something stupid, I'm going to say, are you that damn stupid?
She is stupid.
She is. As
Well,
the
I mean, I ain't
days
gonna
go
lie,
by,
bro.
she gets dumber and dumber every day.
Well, between her and Paper Cut Tina, I don't know which one could, dumb you down worse. Because they're both pretty bad. And Ernie loves it. He manipulates the shit out of those ladies. But they don't see it. That's what he's doing to Team Rose right now and using her. See, we see what happens when Ernie gets confronted by somebody with a spine, somebody with some balls. He fucking triggers and runs. I ain't talking about just myself. I hardly ever do a fucking panel with that fucker. The only reason I went on that panel last night is because I knew he had no control over the situation, and neither did the mods. So I went in chat and said what I had to say. Went on panel and said what I had to say. Ernie had no control. And I think that's why he got triggered so bad. So, yep, that's a good way to put it there, Skunk Ape.
Hell yeah.
Hey, did you see the message I sent you?
No.
Yes, you should.
Is it a video?
Brand new.
All right. Yeah, we'll play it here in a minute, too.
All right.
We got 2 more minutes of this one. And I got to check on a block account right quick. So I'll be right back. I'll go ahead and finish this one out.
All right, bro.
With her mom?
No. Her son had done something with I heard with Maggie, and they're holding it really, really low because her mother's part of the social worker. So we actually filed I need to quit. I need to quit talking. Sorry about that, Nicolina. It's coming for you, bitch.
What?
Damn,
Yeah,
he is triggered.
it's a lot of
Her son was
molestation and shit. It's a lot of
doing something to her
molestation and shit
daughter?
in that
So
house.
her
Like,
daughter was
Lord.
removed from the home. Is she living with her dad?
Man, he just gets nasty with the lies, guys.
Yeah, there ain't no molestation in that house.
She says Maggie lives with her.
This is what he thinks about,
Whatever.
dude. Think about it,
Are
That's
you
all he
spreading
ever thinks about,
lies?
bro.
Oh my God.
Yep.
What's going
But
on?
All that comes through his mouth and his pie hole, buddy. It's all ever.
It's what he thinks about. That's the product around him.
Yeah.
We are looking into that though. Just if her mother is into the social worker stuff and everything, we're going to have it audited and all that to make sure everything's done and not swept under the rug. I don't know. I just heard about it. That's why I was asking you about it. I'm just going to find out about it though. We'll find out all of it. Boy, you talking now, ain't you? God dang, she's really in the fire. Look at that. All you need. I just dropped her off at school. Stop that. Oh God, but it happened before, didn't it, Nicolina? What happened with it?
That's an early day if she's dropped off at school at 7:30. But my kids used to have.
It's a very early day.
Yeah.
You're balding. You're balding. No car, no job, no home, family. I'm good over here, little leprechaun. You ain't gonna be good soon. Go fuck yourself, Captain Caveman. Oh.
Oh boy. Well, anyway, this is turning into a shit show.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna.
Always is when Ernie's around.
I am showing my true colors. Wait till you see the army we got going after her. Simple as that. But anyway, I've got a lot of work to do today. Thank you, Rose. If you want to talk to me, also on my messenger, if you sit there and you use voice, I can't listen to it. So the voice thing ain't working, so I don't get to hear what you say. Yeah.
All right.
Problem.
Let me pull up this one. Oh, this is a BGE production.
Yeah, that little reel that she showed and had them pictures at the bottom, Beyond Stupid. I remember that. I sure do.
She's coming at you like a hurricane. You bring the fire, she gon' bring the rain. You can't hide from the things you say, 'cause every devil's gonna have his day. And when the lightning comes, she's gonna strike you down, and you are never getting up again.
The mystery illness.
Yes.
And you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to let us know what that was about.
I did everything I could do. What the greatest
Was it
doctors
Hep
in the
C?
world
Did
told
you
me to
have
do.
hepatitis C?
No.
Did you ever claim that you were dying because of the illness? Was it a terminal disease or anything like that? Because I believe several times you claimed that you were dying over the past couple of years. From my recollection. And I don't...
Well, yeah, I thought I was dying a couple different times. When my kidney shut down, I thought I was dying.
And you're not dying, right?
Hope not.
From what you know,
not yet.
you're not dying.
I'm not yet.
Does your mystery illness that you're kind of hesitant in talking about have to do with your werewolf blood? Because do you have werewolf blood? Or your super soldier sort of brain chip that may have been installed at some government sort of level?
This guy's
I mean, no, I don't think anything like that.
But you do have werewolf blood. Right.
I have a very... No, it's not cause of anything like that.
Well, you do have werewolf blood. Somewhere, somehow, some way.
If you say so.
Oh, I'm asking you. I don't know if you do or not. It's fascinating. I mean, this is a story to be told. Does that ring a bell, like werewolf blood at all? Is it
not really?
Okay. Do you feel like when you became a soldier, they actually implanted something in your brain? as governments may do. Not AI is a big deal. Do you feel like that kind of fucked you up over time? Because I think you do claim that you're Lycan, right? You feel like
I have a very rare blood type.
Which is?
And
yes, sir. We can see you now.
You have a very rare blood type. Correct.
I have a very rare blood type.
And is that why you lean towards werewolf blood?
There's very, very few people in the world that's got my blood type.
Which is what? What is your blood type? So rare.
RH null.
What was that?
What?
RH null.
RH null.
That explains it. Yeah, that explains it.
Yes, it does. It's like easy and being Jamaican.
Yeah. Hey, mystery lady. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you, Ludwig.
Aboriginal. I wonder where
This is no fuck you and I'm gonna drunk fuck you and
Thank you all.
That was a good one. Hell yeah.
Let me get that link for that particular video. Here it is. Thank you all. If you don't care, give it a like and a view and a share and a subscribe and all that good stuff. Oh, cool. Putting together a video. All right. Yeah, I seen I mentioned that when I first came on here. I was like, because we heard the little clip from Ernie. I was like, I looked at Ludwig's record today and it doesn't say anything about him doing anything sexual with a minor. That's just the stupidest. That's where this dude's brain is always at. Like, no matter what, man. You think Ernie's ugly? You're a pedophile. You think Ernie's a werewolf? You must be a pedophile. You don't believe in Bigfoot along with Tina and Xander? You must be a pedophile. That's his go-to. Well, you must be this. Well, you know how in school it used to be your mama. You know, hey, your mama.
Yep.
Pedophile is Ernie's, your mama.
Yeah, that's always what he's done. It's always what he's going to do because it's the only way he knows how to deflect is to lie and slander people. Like, he doesn't have any other way of deflecting because he is such an ignorant, inbred bastard.
That's it.
So, I mean, just and like, he was saying that about Jason today, Morbid last night, you last night, me last night. Hell, they've been coming at us for years with this shit. It's always the same way. He has no other ability. But he's got all this training and has these abilities to save all these people and do this and that and write laws and whatever, Ernie. But yeah, he definitely lied about everything last night. He absolutely did.
Yeah, he did. That story that he tells is similar to the one that he says Kemper
Yep.
with the 14-year-old from down there, and where they're from, or where Kemper's from. Ernie's not from there.
No.
That's just where people they scared to death of them at. And people caught getting they scared to death of us.
Dude, that you notice that's why they're not there anymore. None of them. And I'm talking about Ernie, Tina, Xander. Yeah, they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
Wonder why that is.
You ain't heard about that blood type? It's really rare, girl code. It's really rare. It's RH null. I think that's what he said. I might have to write it down somewhere. I'll remember it. Man, I might have to shave, I guess. It's getting a little puffy. Put some just for men on, shave it down, trim it down a little bit.
Gotcha.
Do a little work, you know.
Heard.
A little work. Yep. 50 worldwide. None to date in the U.S. until now. What do you mean, none? You forgot about Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
On Green Eyes. You can't say none today when Ernie was clearly he's here today. Hey, you want to watch a little Kemper kick Ernie ass?
Yeah.
Or listen to it. I guess Morbid don't want to be playing it using his content, so we'll just play the audio and speed it up a little bit, and hopefully don't draw too much anger from it. But not meaning to steal any content, just meaning to share it with people a little bit, you know. If anybody sends me any super chats, I'll send them over to you, Morbid. That's best I can do. Share screen. There we go.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not like anybody was cammed up or anything was really going on the panel. You know what I mean?
Right.
As far as visual goes.
Yeah.
So.
And I get it, man. I used to be really, really gung-ho about that too. Like, didn't want nobody using my content for nothing. I get that too. You know, I really ain't trying to be malicious about it at all. So we will stop it every few seconds, and we'll go ahead and right here you see it. Content disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this video are not meant to hurt any individual. We cannot be held liable in such situations. Copyright disclaimer under Section 52 of the Copyright Act of 1957. Exceptions are given for fair dealing for purposes such as fair dealing of any work for private or personal use, including research, for criticism or review, that's where we're at, or reporting of current events and current affairs. And we are bringing you current events and current affairs straight from the stand. Here we go. Courtesy of the MorbidX channel.
Hey guys, Erica just dropped a link to Morbid's channel. If you guys would go over there and at least give the live stream from last night a view too.
Yeah, there it is.
Sub up if you like what the guy's got. I don't know him very well, but he seemed pretty cool last night, and I had a great time. So
he gave you a platform to let you dog on Ernie, didn't he?
And Ernie couldn't control it. Absolutely.
Ernie was born in Harlan County, Kentucky. Yeah, Mom.
Okay, tell me what I said. Now, I'm not going into it.
Well, don't bring it up if you're not going to talk about it, dude.
But I will bring something up as soon as Morbid gets back.
That's fine with me.
Then you'll have your chance to answer truthfully.
Word. I'm down. I'm always about the
Truthfully.
truth. You, however, run from it.
I don't run from
That's
shit.
why you can't even tell him accurately when you came to YouTube.
Don't even know. Somewhere 1920, something like that.
It was in 2021.
He sure does,
You might have
Jason.
created a channel,
No
but
clue.
you didn't come to YouTube until the end of 2021, beginning of 22. Because that's
Actually,
when
I
the
had a
stand
YouTube
started
channel
in
way before
22.
that with Hockey Mask.
Because the Facebook page tells of a Lycan, we started at the end of that year to start exposing you. And you know it. The next year, just a couple of months after, we started the stand to expose you.
Yeah, it was only a couple
Because you
months
made the
after we
switch from
met
Facebook
that we
to
did
YouTube.
all that.
Keep talking, Kemper.
Oh,
Yeah.
you think I'm not gonna?
Keep talking.
Right?
Keep
I have
talking,
been. I have been
Kemper.
for what, 2.5 years now?
Keep talking.
So tell me what you
So
got.
when Morbid gets back, we'll
You guys doing
answer
all
one of
right?
the major questions.
I'm doing
Yeah,
fine.
for sure, Morbid. We're doing really good. We actually had a beer and we had a 2 for $20 at Applebee's.
So, Ernest, you got Kemper here. What is he? Would you consider him a troll of yours or no?
I don't know what he is. Yeah, it is
Do
what
you
it
have
is.
any
But,
ill will against him?
First off, let's go back a little bit, Morbid. I don't want to get into too much.
You should.
I'm a man of few words.
Yeah, when
like
since
to say-
when?
You say
Here,
you're a man
tell
of few
him-
words.
Tell him who your partner is.
Who my partner is? My
Yeah.
partner is Jimbo Collins. We created the stand
The one that married a 12-year-old, right?
when he was 17. In
1990, 17 years old, married 12-year-old, married for a few months. We ain't married no more.
I was
If you'd like to talk to my current wife, been married to her for 31 plus years. She's still in there, still pretty happy, I think. I mean, every now and then she gets out her, whipping stick and smacks me around a little bit, but I try to stay under the radar as much as I can.
1990, what? One,
And he was
3,
fucking
something
the
like that.
11-year-old,
That
right?
was no. See, don't.
See,
mention
I was
something.
close.
No.
91,
Yeah.
92, 93.
Don't. Hey, dude, y'all haven't showed those videos yet either.
Oh, yes, I have. They're everywhere.
You've
He
heard
actually
me-
admits it.
You've heard me night
When he met her, she was
on
11
the
years old.
stand. No.
But that's his
No.
words. You see, Pauletta paints a different picture. You see, I've already talked to her.
Are you going to talk?
See, you ain't talked to her, or you wouldn't even dare call her Pauletta. Not if you talk to her in a good way.
Yeah.
Her friends don't call her that. Matter of fact, nobody that she likes at all calls her that. I don't think you should call her that, Ern, unless you're somebody she don't like. My guess is you ain't calling her at all. But let me know how it goes. I can't wait to see her on panel. What's she looking like these days? Could you tell me? But I could tell you.
Talk to me about me.
I've already talked. No. I'm talking about your pedophile friend.
Yeah, you made a claim before I.
I'm making the claim. I'm
Hey.
making the claim. And
Hey.
I'm going to have her on my panel, and I'm going to show you
No,
Yeah, free side.
all the
you made a
lies
claim.
that
You
has
made a claim.
been put out there. And if you stay with
Thank
that,
you, Ludwig. I appreciate
you
that.
need to look yourself in the mirror.
Hey,
I
Ernest,
mean,
is it true that both the parents were okay with it and they approved the marriage?
Yes.
how can you
I know.
prove a marriage unless there's a pregnancy, right?
No, not back then.
Look,
The law
I
has changed
I don't
since.
approve of
Okay.
it.
Ernie, people get married every day without pregnancy. Every day. What do you mean, how can you approve a marriage without a pregnancy?
Right.
That was his words, wasn't it? How can you approve a marriage without pregnancy? All day, every day. Marriages all over the world without pregnancies. Yeah, that's how you do it.
I mean, okay,
Morally,
okay.
but I'm just saying, is that true though? Is that true,
Who was
Ernest?
the one that filed for divorce?
Do what?
Who was the one that filed for divorce?
He did.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
You're fighting over somebody that's like a third party, right?
And you're protecting a pedophile. So
I'm
that's
not.
what I'm looking at.
Say to him, Morbid. He's
Yes, you
Wait,
are. Your
Kemper's a
chat's saying it.
pedophile? No.
Yeah, absolutely are. Fighting over somebody that ain't even there, right, Ernie? Right?
I tried to say that to him at the beginning. I was like, let's talk about what me and you. And he didn't want to talk about that. He wanted to bring up the marriage.
That's because nobody there can, really defend anything. Like, she's not there.
Right.
And once he realizes, if he does ever talk to her, I don't think he will ever talk to her. Once he realizes that she's not going to tell him what he wants to hear, he won't have nothing to do with her either. Because if you ain't useful to Ernie, he don't use you.
Come on.
No.
I'm not
You're not
not
wanting to bring
You
supporting
him
have to
up.
be an adult to be a
You're
pedophile.
not wanting to bring him up because
You
of
have
who
to
he
be an
is,
adult to
obviously.
be a
You was
pedophile.
obviously getting your
have to be an
messages
adult
and your
to be a
information
pedophile.
and your questions from these guys, from the same people.
Kemper, you're trying to make a pretty valid point in the background there.
Yep.
When you're saying, I can hear you saying you have to be an adult to be a pedophile.
Yep.
Otherwise, other than that, it's just kids, right?
Yep. That's what it was.
You know, that's part of the definition is an adult with those desires towards a minor, correct?
Yep. That's what I think. I mean, the definition does say an adult. So.
Yep. You're right, Jason. That's exactly how he operates. And then she'll be another target for Ernie if she doesn't say exactly what he wants. Yep.
Nana, see, I heard that shit too. I heard that over on Dumbass's panel, Mama T. Actually, it wasn't Mama T that said it. It was Sweet Melissa's dumbass that said it. You know, the same bitch that claims to have been around all this for so long and been so active and involved in taking channels from Ernie and all kinds of shit. But she
So you finally made a stand up to me and you took over?
She thinks that I've been leading all of these people or some bullshit. Like, I was part of the group of people, but that wasn't me. That was a group of people that were tired of Ernie's bullshit, decided to stand up to him. No matter if he doxed him, threatened him, made him lose jobs, whatever, we were done with it.
Yeah. Some people have sacrificed a lot more than others. Some people did lose their jobs. Some people lost family members, friends, friends that they care for more than Ernie cares for anybody.
Right.
You know? You made a soundbite of it. That sounds cool. I can't wait to hear it. Kemper's our leader. Oh no. Oh, you better hope you sleep with one eye open, so bitch. I'm telling you, it ain't no good being on top looking down. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna rage quit. I gotta figure something out. How do I cover? I thought I was muted. Maybe y'all didn't hear me. Maybe you didn't hear me. Let's see. A homeless, jobless, grifter, lying excuse of a man. That sums it up with him. It does. It does. Sweet Melissa couldn't close those pearls fast enough. Oh yeah.
KJ3, yeah, she was like, "Oh my gosh," something like that, and I was like, "Wow, you are so fake, you fake ass bitch." Like I clipped it myself. I heard that shit and I was like, "You got me fucked up." I just didn't get a chance to send it to you. Been working.
That is funny though.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, I met Nicolina.
You know what's even funnier?
I met Jimbo on the way, but all of us became the group that we now see on YouTube. Because, yes, at one point or another, we've been connected. Yes, because Ernie, that's the common denominator.
Yeah.
Ernie.
And you know what the funniest thing of all of it is? We don't need a leader. There's no movement to lead.
We do
There's just
what we want to do, period.
That's right.
No instruction needed.
That's right. Yeah, Martin. The day we need a leader out there, you know, slamming fists down and barking out orders is the day I'm stepping aside and saying, "You guys have fun. I don't need a leader." President of the United States be about the closest thing I got on this earth. And I'm not real happy with that one now. Ernest is like a bed bug in a nasty hotel room. He stays until he stays in and can't get rid of. Yeah, that's right. The messages. Let me see.
I look back through your chat. We have thousands of screenshots. We screenshotted for the last 4 fucking hours of this shit.
Shut your fucking mouth and
so it is what it is.
Show it. Or
Do
shut
you
up.
some more acid on top of
Do
the
what
fucking
me and
mountain.
Jimbo have done and show
You
it.
and Jimbo
Or
have done
shut
nothing
up.
but lie. Lie.
You're just mad because we've
You
owned
took a woman who was
Morbid.
raped,
I'm
and
gonna
you
be
went
honest.
and you simped for
Wait,
a rapist.
Ernest,
That's what you
is it
did.
not true that they were married for maybe
And
3
then you
decades?
changed, and then you do what?
Were they married maybe for 3 decades? They have 2 children together.
No, that's not true.
No,
That's not true.
This was the one that no. This
So what
is-
happened is he married this 11-year-old.
No.
She was 12. She was 12. He met her when she was 11.
What
Yes,
was
he did.
she? What
He was
she?
fucking her when
11,
she was
12,
11.
9,
So he
whatever
married her
the fuck
12.
was made up.
Listen, are you going to let me talk, parakeet?
You won't let anybody else talk. You
No,
won't let
because you're a
Morgan
fucking
on this
liar.
panel talk.
Anyways, he met her. He married her. He did what he did. He divorced her or whatever the hell. And after that, or she divorced him. Sorry about that. That's what the paperwork says. She divorced him. And then he went and got another underage child. And he took her across state lines for 2 years.
Yeah, I went through underage children or us. They had a special sale on them. If you buy 2, then you don't need another one for the rest of your lifetime. Second one done me forever. That's about how fucking stupid you sound, Ernie. Like, oh, then he went and found him another underage child. And then he took her across state line for 2 years. Ernie, we weren't quite gone for 2 years. And when we moved back, she was 17.
Yep.
We moved out of Kentucky. She was 16.
I
Now,
tried to tell him that.
yeah. Now, you know, we're dumbing down the stories of the, you know, romantic and all this stuff. We leave out a few parts of, was there more than one attempt? Or did Thelma's mom, you know, do something to cause us to actually decide, well, we need to not be here anymore if we're going to still be together. You know, thus run away and live happily ever after. Well, I don't know about living happily ever after, but we still together 31 years later.
Mhm.
And 16 when we left the state of Kentucky. She's 48 now. So get the whole
And she was considered an emancipated age. That's why.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the cops came and got her.
Right. I was going to say the cops came and got her. They looked into everything and brought her back because there was nothing illegal going on. But Ernie leaves that part out too.
Yeah. Absolutely leaves it out because it don't make any sense.
Well, just like
then I can't be the big horrific, you know, old man living with a little kid, right?
Well,
then I can't be the 18-year-old living with a 16-year-old. It can't possibly be.
Well, last night when all this came about, he was trying to say at first Michelle was, get it, 11, and then it went back up to 12. And he tried to lowball with Thelma. Not true. She was not 15. She was 16, Ernie. No matter how many times you say it, it does not change what happened. It will never change what happened. You cannot change the truth. The truth is what it is. It cannot be moved. It cannot be manipulated. You're a liar. You sat there and tried to lie and attack Jimbo when Jimbo wasn't there to defend himself. But you know good and damn well I'm going to. I ain't one of those fools that sits there and lets people lie. I don't care who it's about. If it's a lie, it's a fucking lie. I don't care if the people telling the lie like me saying, hey, that's a lie. I don't care if they like that or not. And you sat up there and you tried to gaslight Morbid last night, which he wasn't falling for it. I knew right when I heard him talking to you, he wasn't falling for it, Ernie. And then I was like, this might be a good panel to jump on. And of course, little bitch ass jumped off panel before I even got up there. Bah, 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 you and a 14-year-old tried to get her drunk. Da, 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 da. That's all you can do, man. Lie about me, lie about Jimbo. You couldn't manipulate Morbid, he became a pedo. So, whatever, man. Yeah, Morbid did a great job, man. He cracked me up with those karaoke songs at the end of the live stream, man. It had me tore up. I was laughing so hard, bro. Like and it has to do with Ernie and Paper Cut Tina and all that. He implements it into the karaoke. It's funny as shit. Yeah. If you like that Taser song, then you'll like what he was doing. He was doing the shit to Pearl Jam and other songs.
Yeah. Ludwig said that's what Ernie loves doing. He'll wait till someone ain't around or left the panel, then he'll start talking shit or telling more lies. Yeah. I want to say he was doing that when either Nicolina or Kemper came on panel before. Might have been Nicolina later on this on that The school bus looking one. Well, who is that? Crap.
Grandma watches.
Grandma watches, yeah. I think Nicolina came up as he was running his mouth, and he was like, oops, did I just get caught type moment? He has a lot of those moments. Put in his mouth.
And he made the parents agree that he would be able to marry her. That's his words exactly.
Lie.
It's out there.
Lie. You're a liar. You
Okay,
can't
tell us
prove
what
it.
happened.
If you could have proved it, Ernie, you would have done it a
Tell us
long
what
time
happened.
ago. As much
Tell us
as
what
you've been
happened.
kicking your fucking ass.
Tell us what happened.
You know?
And as far as making the parents agree, when Thelma and I got married, her dad walked her down the aisle. Her mom was there. Her sisters were bridesmaids. Yeah, it was a family wedding with both families there, and Ernie's bullshit is just Ernie's bullshit because he'll never have nothing like that. He'll never have a wedding where he's got memories and or he'll never be able to look at his wife and say, "Hey, we just raised a child together." Not we just raised 4 children together. He'll never be able to say, "Hey, look, we raised a child together. We accomplished something great together." He won't do it.
Oh, this.
Tell us what happened.
What do you mean what happened? About us owning you for 2 years and you're pissed about it? So
No, about the underage child. Was she underage? Was the second person underage?
No. Let me talk. First.
Really? You're going to say that? You're really going to say
let me
that?
Talk, Ernie.
Okay, then tell me about it.
Let me talk. Okay, now.
Dude, I should skip through all this. This is redundant.
Jimbo kidnapped his current wife when that is not true. She was old enough to leave on her own, to be emancipated.
How old was she?
Legally. She was 16
How old was
at
she?
the time.
How old was she?
She was 16 at the time.
No, she was 15.
Whatever, dude. Just like
that just shows you you're a fucking liar.
Let me tell you something, Ernie. Let me tell you something.
So it's okay to kidnap a child, go across state lines, hold a child for 2 years, and make the parents agree to let you.
Yes,
marry
he
them.
is, Ludwig.
Okay, fuck that.
Absolutely. He's a bitch.
I got a question for you. I got a question for real. I've been asking.
Yeah. You ever had a trigger before you ever went up last night? It was so funny.
Dude, like I said, that last night was like old times, bro.
Yeah.
Rage quit galore.
Been it for a while. How does it feel to be disowned by your father?
Jason, were you in there early enough? Did you see the screenshots that I've got of Pamela Sidham actually accusing Ernie of busting into her daughter's room and touching her underage daughter?
Being chased out by her mom and dad. Like Pam's mom and dad.
Yeah. Now, this lady's not a drug addict. She's not in trouble with the law. She's not a criminal. She's a productive member of society that works and raises her children.
Yep. She also testified on the stand in Shelby's trial about Ernie.
She did.
Mm-hmm. Said something about a pillow and a gun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me show you that right quick then. We'll come back to this.
Yeah, that's true, Pink. That's what he be doing all the time.
Here she is kind of talking to me, and she's talking about the fake hockey mask video where he shoots the mask. She said he stayed 6 months straight and about 9 months. And yes, I seen him paint mask. I found a paper with an actor's name on it he would forge on the mask. He might have mailed 8 or 10 the whole time he was here. So 10 masks in 9 months.
She said mailed, right?
Mailed, yeah. She didn't say make them. She did say, she did say mail. Let's see. He was here. There was a video of him shooting a hole in a mask that was fake. He had a string attached to it, and he had me pull the string like he shot the mask when he didn't. But here is the good one. Mr. Everybody's a PDF file, right? This is the mother of a daughter who trusted Ernie in her house. I don't want nothing to do with him. The worst thing I ever done was meet him and allowed him in my home around my kids, especially my daughter. My parents came after him with a gun, and I didn't know at the time, or I wouldn't have stopped them. I didn't know he had unlocked my daughter's room and went in and touched her while I was gone. Yeah. And those screenshots are from back in 2019.
Yeah, that's an actual message. It's not a fake. It's not a manipulated, not a generated, nothing. All it is messages between her and Jimbo as we started our channel in the quest to expose Ernie.
Yep.
And she helped. She absolutely did with her testifying and with what she told Jimbo. About
you can screenshot it. I'll email it to you too. I'll email you a little video photo of it and the two photos.
Yep. So nobody can say it's a fake.
Mm-hmm.
I think people want to say that all the time, but not everybody makes multiple accounts just to use the names of other real people that you're trying to expose, supposedly, and you make it a conversation. Not everybody does that, Ernie, because not everybody has to. There's so much real that's out there about you. It's never even been a thought to make up some fake shit. Even though we get accused of it all the time. Like Mama T and Sweet Melissa, oh, Kemper was lying his ass off on that panel. Oh, yes, he was, girl. You know, that kind of dumb shit. No, I didn't tell one single lie. As a matter of fact, I've not told a single lie on Facebook or on YouTube. Not one. Never had to. If I don't want people to know something, I just don't talk about it. That's a pretty simple rule. For most people that are adults, they understand that. So, yeah, that's all you have to do. But you don't have to lie if you've got the truth.
That's right.
There's no temptation,
Right. He has
no need for it.
unlimited funds. He's actually kind of said similar things to that before, Mr. Nobody. Depends on who the current sugar mama is. I don't know, he might be talking about me.
That was funny last night. Morbid staying on him about Eric and Phil.
Yeah,
That's what he did ask him. You ever got any YouTube poontang?
Ernie, you know
he asked Ernie that, and Ernie went quiet, dude. And then he started. So have you gotten any pussy? And all of a sudden he just kept going through it, and I was like, maybe stick pussy. He likes his in the form of a stick. Oh shit! But it was funny, man. The dude cracked me up, Jimbo. I swear, he was fun to be on panel with. Like I couldn't help but laugh half the time I was on the panel.
Heather, actually, no, that's a different lady. The lady he was texting with on panel, or that he got in a fight with, I'm sorry, the fight was over. That wasn't sexual. It was inappropriate, but it wasn't sexual. He was telling her what a piece of crap her mom is for
her being 10 years old.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah. Dragging a 10-year-old into an adult fight.
Yep. That's what Ernie does. He always goes for kids.
How does it feel to be called out by your father and your family?
I'll tell you what I'll do, Kemper. When I see you face to face, I'll let you know how it feels.
Well,
Here it is.
You said I'm loud.
Here it is.
Like I
I'll
said,
let you know how it feels.
You will. Listen, it is what it is. I don't give a damn.
Put them up. Put them up.
Right, Ernie?
You'll see.
Yeah. Show me the proof of the 14-year-old, bitch.
100% of the time, Ludwig.
100%
of the time.
What you do about your appeals and shit that you fucking still do and shit?
What are you talking about?
Well, you got caught on live. You know that, right? You contradicted yourself like 3 or 4 different times.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Why don't you cam up and show what your fucking face looks like? How people beat the fuck out of your face, and it looks like a fucking jack-o'-lantern pumpkin that's been smashed. That's why you're fucking rotted.
Triggered. We should have a bell for like the triggered bell. Ding ding
Oh,
ding ding ding.
Nicolina was hitting the buzzer today.
When he was triggered. Damn, I bet that damn thing was going off the whole time.
Oh, good Lord, dude. It was funny. Like all I had to say was one thing. It's always triggered him. You know what it is. Like when I asked
Daddy
him,
didn't love you.
what does it feel like to be disowned by your father?
Yeah.
And boom, it's gone. He loses his mind because it's true. And he hates it. He hates that people know about that. But Ernie, you made that situation. Nobody else did. Not you, not your dad. Just you. Just you. He tried to say he didn't have the cops called at his father's funeral.
Oh, I heard him say that BS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing good and well his daddy didn't want him there. He still did it.
He ain't never protected no children. Unfortunately. Yeah. Trigger had him all the way going. I Trigger Kemper. I'm gonna change your name to Trigger.
Dude, honestly, you remember when he was at Tina's doing his live stream and answering questions from chat, and I went in there and asked him, and he started threatening me. Tina and them, who is that? Who said that?
Matthew
Come down here and say that, Kemper. Like,
yep.
And she's over there currently posting supposed proof of Bigfoot in Cott County, Tennessee, y'all. Just saying, we got Ernie triggered crying for 24 hours on live stream, and we've got Tina over there telling us about the 2000 earthquakes about to hit the earth and Bigfoot. Let's hear it.
I hope she's right about Bigfoot instead of the 2000 earthquakes. If she's gonna be right about something.
Oh shit, dude! It blows my mind. Like, I couldn't understand it if I tried. I would have to be
Don't call you Trip
to even relate. Both of them are. So.
Yeah, I know. Y'all better be careful. He's got the law watching the chat, y'all. He's got law enforcement officers. They're not looking for him because whatever he does, it ain't extraditable. They ain't worried about it. But you say something about the Tigers, the chat law is watching you, and they come and get you. They will.
Ass teeth looks like fucking snag lightning, and you're so goddamn ugly that there's nothing you can ever do or change that. Now there. Again, I don't know a pedophile or a rapist. Simple as that.
Who's been owning this little bitch that calls himself the Lightning Tiger?
You ain't on shit.
You hear him right now.
You're not on shit.
You hear him right now.
What have you owned?
He can't control his own emotions.
You're fucking Morbid's whole stream up.
How am I doing that?
Because you're telling everybody what they want to know, and you don't even know it. Kemper, I give you what you think that you want.
Tell me what I'm wrong
That's
about,
it.
Ernie.
That's all I
Tell me
think.
what I've been wrong about.
I play with your little minds.
Tell me about Misty and her daughter and the lies you spread about that.
Don't know anything about no Misty. Who the fuck?
What?
Yes, you do. You claimed her and her daughter had chips in their legs, and they were sold into human
Who
trafficking.
the fuck is Misty?
Now you forgetting about it?
See, that's the thing. Can you pause this for a second?
You haven't done your homework, son.
He claims he don't know who it is, but yet his girlfriend Tina's got a video with the woman's child in the video. Tina has shown pictures. Ernie has shown pictures of this woman's child, the same child she has shown me pictures of. But Ernie wants to totally deny he knows her. But yet it's been one of his biggest grifts, one of his biggest fucking stories about him saving people. But he don't know anything about her. Think about it.
Yeah. Imagine if all the cops, or imagine the cops showing up on some. You talk about the Tigers and Eagles, then you get all the alphabet companies coming after you.
Yep.
Don't talk about the Tigers and Eagles, not together. Don't do it. Take somebody with some booth balls to do that.
That's a dead ringer. You hear that?
Who's Misty? Who's Misty?
Complete denial.
No.
complete.
First off, if you're going to get somebody and you're going to use their name, please have the right person. Okay,
Oh,
you
I
don't.
do. I
You
do.
don't. Obviously, well, then you go pull it up and you go do your life about it.
Why are the pictures that you gave to people of the little girl that you were saving from the human trafficking ring? Why are they the same pictures that she showed me of her daughter? Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, you heard what I said. Jimbo, you have that picture. It was sent to you in a group, I believe.
I'll try to find it. Let me ask you.
By him, not by me, by him. Whenever this all went down, he sent it out to multiple places.
Yeah, when he's got the little girl with the cop car out in front of him.
Yep. And he's got her on the hip. And some pictures, her face is blurred, and other pictures, it's not. Depends on who got it.
Methnesia is real, Kemper. Listen, what makes it okay for Ernie to have all these pictures of people's kids?
Right.
Why's he got pictures of people's kids? Like, this guy's probably one of the last people you'd want having a picture of your kid on their electronic device. I mean, he obviously, even if he's doing good things, he's sending out pictures to pedos to try to trap them, right?
Right. Well, I mean, he's used pictures of deceased people and their names. So, I mean, he's the same guy that recorded his own mother and put it out there. I mean, I expect nothing to be held back with him. He will do anything. He has shown he will do just about anything so far. We don't know what he's doing when he's not on a live stream. But we have talked to people over the years that tells us how he fills his time.
Yep, I agree. Beyond stupid. I'll call that pedo too.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to become more and more clear that that's what Ernie is.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what Ernie is. And that's the reason why he tries to portray it onto others so much, is because that's actually what he is. It's starting to make more and more sense, because every single person he doesn't like, well, that's what he calls them.
Mm-hmm. Or they're a human trafficker. One of the two.
Or both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he learned that in the mass community.
Yeah.
Were you posting
because probably I was there with her,
claiming that you are like in another state or on the way, high speed, bullets flying by your heads? You would save this mother and her daughter. You gonna lie to it?
Oh, wow.
I didn't.
I didn't know that.
Are you saying that I didn't? Are you saying that I didn't?
Just like you didn't.
Who turned them into the TBI?
Now he's going to take credit in for turning them into TBI.
Yeah.
On an arranged meetup. Ernie had
TBI was called because of what was told to the local police by her, which were the stories that were fed to her by Ernie and Tina.
Yeah, Ernie had a picture of crafting through the lies grandson in his underwear.
Long time ago, he did that.
What the hell?
When he was doing his skip tracing and investigating, he come across it somewhere on one of her
social
Facebook
media
pages or something. Yeah. And of course, just like he's done other people's children, and him and Tina have doxed them. They're all over Tina's page. If anybody wants the proof, she don't delete. But yeah, that's one of their go-tos, is using people's kids to dox them publicly to get them to stop talking, to shame them to where they run away. That's why they do it, to shut you up, because you're bringing truth on them, or you questioned them, or you wanted proof of their claims. However it happens, because there's many ways it can happen, but all these people have been declared human trafficker, pedo.
Kelly, I heard him say that about Nicolina's daughter today. I'm not even gonna give that any life, because that's just some Ernie bullshit. And that's the kind of thing right there that's going to end up with somebody hurt. Like, you don't make crazy accusations like that. Honestly, there's no need in that, man. And he said he heard it somewhere else. Well, then let that other source bring it out. Why you gotta say it? He is a sick little man. You're right. Alan D said he changed his cop's friend name from Ryan to Brian today. He changes him friends up every now and then, his team quit on him down there in Florida when they couldn't handle the tornadoes that me and Nicolina sent. I reckon he backed out of that one today, didn't he? I think he did.
Excuse you?
Who turned the little girl over to the TBI?
Do you not realize that that little girl was taken from her because you had her head all fucked up with your fucking bullshit stories?
You're so
Yours
fucked up.
and
You have
Tina's.
no idea.
The same stories you tell on
100%.
YouTube every day, Ernie. Every day. Why do you have to lie all
Has
the
he
time
really?
about everything? Like Mac said,
That's what he
you're
does.
always trying to be something you're not.
My dad didn't even know me.
Apparently he knew you well enough to call you out for what I've seen you be for the last 3 years.
Nah, my dad didn't know me
Yes,
like that.
absolutely. Just
No.
like when you use pictures of my family, posting them on public forums in threatening ways, saying, I know you, I know where you're at, all this other shit. And you had no clue where I was. Your story was that I got beat up and ran out of Tennessee. And then
That's
it
what I
turned
heard.
around
That's
and
what I
became,
heard.
I got
That's what
ran
I
out of
heard.
Michigan.
Yeah, we
No,
did.
I never said you got
Big
ran out of
tornadoes.
You went hid in Michigan. You hid in Michigan.
I've never hid in Michigan, bro. I've told you, show up and I will come to you. You choose the place. I've told you that 100 times. You've threatened to come to my job and whoop my ass.
I plan on
live
whipping your
stream
ass
multiple
on
times,
live
bro.
fucking
And you know what? I
YouTube.
showed up to every
Fact,
shift.
I
and
don't
you've
give
You worried, Kemper? I wouldn't be. Beyond stupid we are not, the grandson pig was innocent. Crafting's husband was on the porch and the little boy was laying on him. The fact that he honed in on that pig was disturbing. It wasn't even noticeable. Right. Except for the trained eye of Ernie Pedo Shell. Right. So y'all got a new hashtag. Figure out a way to do it to where you don't get don't get yourself in no trouble now. But let Ernie know that we figured it out over here. We figured it out, Shell. We know why you want to call everybody pedo now. Because when you look in that mirror, there's one looking right back at you, ain't there? You sick, disturbed, worthless garbage. I'm sorry I ever knew you, man. And that's one thing that I really, really wish I could change in my life. There's a couple. That's top three. That's top three. I never meet him or his family. None of them. Ernie's playing Russian roulette with his life. Someone's going to track him down for saying things like that. Yeah, he's gonna mess with the wrong person. The person he thinks I am, or that he knows I ain't. But he tries to make people think I am. This big, warlord that's got thugs everywhere. If I had thugs anywhere, Ernie, you wouldn't be around. I promise. I'm going to tell you right now. You come up on the right person in the 19 to 23-year-old age, you're going to get an ass whooping, and you ain't even going to know who it's coming from. There's that many of them that want to whip your ass, and you don't even know them. But they know you. That's why you're afraid to go anywhere. That, and the fact that DNA they might just have to take a little sample of it when you get that felony charge, right? That does worry you, don't it? But we said, I'll say whatever on my channel. If y'all want to say something and don't want to risk it or anything like that, I'll say it for you. Well, thank you, Jason. Thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, I've gotten away from him a couple times, man. I just always forgive, man. And I gotta not do that no more. And I will tell you, he's made it easier. Him being who he is has made my decision easier on not forgiving him. not ever giving him a chance to be around my family again. Yeah. When the real true colors came out and he showed what he's all about, and he showed that he is capable of doing some of the things that I never thought he was capable of. Yeah. Now I'm going to protect my family. And you won't be around it, Ern. Not now, not ever. I did hear him say that, actually. Where was that at? Was that, it might have been on this, no, I think it was in that, Granny's watching. I think it was in that video. He said he altered his fingerprints somehow. So, I mean, that's next level criminal stuff right there, right? Trying to alter your fingerprints. So what for? What would be the purpose of that? Only person who would want to alter their identifying marks, somebody that doesn't want to get caught by law enforcement. Only thing I could think. No, he showed me. He showed me plenty. Yeah. Can't get rid of fingerprints. Oh yeah. That just shows you he's not the big intelligent criminal mind that he thinks he is. You know, like he thinks he's one of these guys that could work in the FBI. You know, actually locating people or doing some high level stuff. But something as simple as that shows you that he can't. He's not intelligent enough. I mean, like you said, just it's so easy to get a partial from a fingerprint. I mean, even from a torn up fingerprint, partials are so easy, so easy. Yeah, what he did was he's trying to spin that. That's what happened with his meth pipe the other day. He ain't done nothing. That's his meth pipe. Play a little bit more of this for y'all.
But damn, what cop you run to, what police officer you run to. Your ass will be whipped live on YouTube. Simple as that. No.
Oh, you're awesome. You make me laugh.
So y'all don't like each other, I'm assuming.
I've never met him. I don't know him and don't care to know
It is
him.
very embarrassing.
You went personal?
The fact he don't realize it makes it more embarrassing.
I never threatened nobody.
Back in the
Never
day,
threatened nobody.
you think you've got documents, bitch? I've got all.
You ain't got
kinds of
shit.
them.
You've got the wrong vehicles in people's yards, and that's what you've got.
I've got what?
Like I said.
I've got you admitting to going by
Louisville, I believe, beyond stupid we are not.
Damn it. She lives by the city.
How long have y'all hated each other?
How many jobs did you cause me to lose, Kemper? How many jobs did you cause me to lose, Kemper?
Not a one.
Oh wow,
Kemper.
Girlfriend
though, didn't I?
So
wait,
so
how many
in your
jobs?
chat,
Go ahead and answer that
chat,
question. Ernest, how many
chat,
jobs did you lose to Kemper?
Yeah. How many?
Kemper got me fired.
How many?
From
where?
Dude,
From
you
where?
ain't had no fucking job. How can
You're
I get you
bullshit.
fired from your
Dude, I've got your
imagination?
fucking I got your chat logs, dude.
How many jobs
Dude.
though, dude? You said
I got your fucking chat logs.
hey,
Show
chat
me.
log never lies. You know what I'm saying?
Show me what he's asking for.
But how many jobs did you lose,
Yeah.
Kemper? Or
I
not
lost
Kemper?
2 jobs on account of him.
2 jobs.
What job?
What kind of jobs were they, dude?
Security.
Security for who?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle
Let me
Rittenhouse?
pause
Really?
this,
Yeah, he
Jason.
claimed
I showed that to a friend of mine, and they told me that's what it looked like. The exact thing you said was shake and bake or something. Yeah, I really think I really think he was cooking meth, the shake and bake method, and didn't burp it, and whammo, now his little poppy fingers are chemically burnt. Somebody told me that that's what that looked like. I showed him the screenshot of his index finger and whatever finger it was with the blisters and all that. That's exactly what they told me. That they looked at it and like, oh, it's he was doing the shake and bake and got his hands burned up. So you're the second person that's told me that. And the other person I will say is probably as close to an expert. They've been clean for a few years, but yeah, I would definitely consider them an expert. Yeah, he's always talking about the chat logs. What he means by chat logs are screenshots of messenger conversations. That's chat logs. Well, hey, fugitive recovery agent. Oh, I know. I wouldn't say you did. Yeah, I've done some Googling myself. Yeah, and a lot of the things that his symptoms when they come up. Hey, Justin Beaver. First thing we do is Google them, right? Like the snake bite. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Ernie lied about getting snake bit. I mean, I put a 1 in the chat. Now, put a 2 in the chat if you Googled what the symptoms were from getting bit by a cottonmouth. I did both. Oh, it's just kind of what we do, you know. We wait for that fool to do something. Hey, I see you up there, 20111. Oh, I noticed you, Justin Beaver. I noticed you. You can always dream with one little thumb. Listen, if you really wanted to make something bad for that fella, that would be to take his YouTube away or to take his live streaming capabilities away. That would do it. That would be the ultimate punishment for him. Hey, barely human in the hood. It is good to see you. Been a long time. Yeah, he don't even realize it, Jason. He don't even realize how easy it is to catch him in his lies. He thinks he's getting over on everybody. And I think a lot of the people that believe him or not believe him, but that support him, know he's lying. I think a lot of that support is just because they refuse to go down with the shit that goes down with Ernie. Like they're staying there just because. It don't make no sense. I can't make it make sense. I really believe that.
To be working executive security at the
was it Donald Trump
verdict at the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. He left a woman's house in Buffalo and
bro.
drove to Wisconsin to claim that he was working executive
Did you
security.
really lose I guess a security job?
Thank you, Ashes, for gifting 10 memberships to the stand. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Jobs to Kemper?
No, never has.
So when the news says I was paid to be here, I guess I wasn't paid to be there.
But Nicole, however, a mother of 4,
Again,
Ernie.
when the news says, let's start at one thing at a time, Kemper. When I'm on the news and the news says, and they're interviewing me and they say he was paid to be here.
What news?
Who interviewed you, by the way? Was it MSNBC, CNN, or Fox News, or News
No,
Nation?
it was none of those. It was
It was a local news station.
Facebook or YouTube channel.
You're full of shit, dude.
Ernest, who
I watched it, dude.
interviewed you?
How many people do they have? How many followers?
Dude, I don't know. I don't get off on
You don't
that.
know nothing because you don't do your homework.
With your 8th YouTube
It is a big tale.
How
You're right.
many? How
You're
are
circumventing
you
POS
rebuttal?
right
Is that what it is? How many
You know you are.
followers does that
Ask
news
Ernie how
network
many
have?
channels on YouTube
They have millions.
to me and these
Hey,
other
you know what? Let's get
12
real.
To
Ernest,
you
have
and
you ever
this
got some
and whoever
YouTube
the hell.
poontang
You're
at all?
nobody compared to me.
What? I mean, that's a good question. I mean, we're
Not
all
there.
creators here. I don't know Kemper's deal. Is he? Are you YouTuber Kemper or no?
Am I what?
Are you YouTuber at all?
All right, no, there you go.
Kind of.
I don't really
Did
mess
you get
with
any
them.
poontang, Ernest, from YouTube? Any poontang, like pussy or dig? Did you ever get that?
I think I've answered that question.
No,
about
you
20
did
times.
it, bro. I would know if I asked that question. I just
Yeah,
asked.
dude.
Right?
Morbid, I'm just going to say this,
Shit.
and then it is what it is.
Better
You can
question,
take it-
Morbid.
and your chats can take it however they want to.
A better question.
You're simping with this man
Was
is a
how
pedophile
much
in their belief.
stick pussy?
I'm not.
Kemper had to drop. He didn't get off working time, so he started the live while at work. And then after everything was finished up, he was off the clock already, but after everything was finished up, then he had to head on home. So they won't let him stay there all night for some reason. I don't know what. I said it, tell him I said it was okay. But I guess they made him go home. So he should be on his way home. Thank you, Mystery Sky, for gifting 5 memberships to the stand. Appreciate that. It's a terrible movie, ain't it? Beautiful Butterfly. Terrible movie.
You need to go from there and look at that.
I was just asking you a question. I mean, did you get any poontang? I mean,
you're helping destroy yourself and your channel right now.
Oh, please. This channel sucks. Unsubscribe immediately.
Again.
Have a good night, Jason. Thank you for coming by, buddy.
And you're showing it to the people.
It's not true. Ernest, I mean, why can't dudes just have a conversation?
Yes, it is. It's not a conversation.
Mr. Sky, member for 19 months. I appreciate my Sam family.
All right, fuck it, man. Don't answer it then. I thought it'd be fun.
I mean, Ernie did.
There's nothing fun about that. There's nothing fun. There's nothing entertaining about it.
It's funny, but
didn't you, Ernie? Didn't you?
What is it?
I said you had a doctor there for about 1.5 years. So you fucked it up.
Listen, Ernie just laughed about it. He knows he did.
Anyways, Kemper,
I think
our relationships is none of your business.
Hey, Ernie, can I ask you a question? You want to talk about the Save Our Children's bill or children bills?
Let's talk about it. What do you want to know about it?
No, tell us what you want to know. What we want to know, or whatever you want to tell us about the Save Our Children bills.
It was with Special Forces of Liberty, and we went around pushing a bill.
Are you still with Special Forces of Liberty, Ernie?
We, like I said,
are you still with?
We went around and pushed a bill. That's it.
Ernie went around and pushed the bill. That's it.
Did I say I was?
I'm asking. That's it.
I think I used the word was.
Okay.
Are you sure, Ernest, did you take credit for another woman's work?
Yes, absolutely, he did. We even got the email to confirm it from the lady that wrote the bill.
You want to answer that, Ernest? Is it true?
I never took no credit for it.
Oh, he just did. And
no, I never took no credit for her work. No, I did not. We was actually on the same. Can I speak or not?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, speak.
We was on the same government panel, and we both was pushing the same thing. Her deal and what she's about is totally different from the bill we was pushing.
Nope.
Her bill is totally different. Yes, it is. Look it up, bitch.
Nope.
So tell me what her bill is. Tell me what it entails.
Do you know?
The question is, do you know?
You tried to bring up the SOCA Act in the asylum last night too. They didn't care.
I'm not scamming nobody with it. You can't tell me what that bill was. Two totally separate bills.
You haven't done anything with any.
You got exposed early.
Arguing about fucking bills that you've not.
So me being on government panels and stuff, and commissions and Congress and stuff, there's not nothing right.
That's like Bullhorn Betty.
That's nothing right.
I told him Justin Bieber, they won't listen to me either, buddy.
Yeah, it's nothing. Just like
me rescuing a girl that was missing for 5.5 months. Me rescuing a girl for 5.5 months that was missing. That's nothing, all right.
But here's the thing.
You haven't rescued anybody.
You know, nobody's here saying.
Listen, he says he rescues kids, right? But he don't rescue kids. Rescuing someone, let's say Prentice. Prentice told the truth about what happened. Was Ernie and Prentice's stepdad the ones who found him? Yeah, they were. Did they rescue him? No. He wasn't rescued. He was walking home after a booty call, teenage booty call. Walking home, Ernie and stepdad pull up, get in the car. That's not a rescue. Oh, I knew it's typo. Thank you anyway. We appreciate it. Yeah. These mild happenings like that, he's blown up into these grand illusions of him doing something that he's never done. He's not saving people. The Rescue Our Children, the logo, and like that's a good idea. It's a noble idea if it's real. But if you're just putting it on a t-shirt to make $30, it's a scam. If you ain't taking none of that money and putting it towards rescuing those children, it's a scam. That's all you've ever done, Skern Down, ever in your life. How does it feel to have lied about everything you've ever done? Every accomplishment you have inside your head up here is something you put there. Not something you've actually done and you can be proud of. Tell your kids about. Too late for that. Your grandkids about. It's weird, man. It's weird that you don't want to do anything significant in your life that would, make your son or your grandkids someday look back and say, hey, it's my dad, it's my granddad. You talk about the internet is forever and how you ruin people. You ruin people that are good people. Putting their name out there, calling them names. You don't know Morbid. You know me. You know I'm not no pedo. You go out there saying that stuff about people? I've done more to help kids than you ever will. That's a fact. That's 100% fact. You're a joke, dude. I got up on my soapbox tonight when Kemper ain't here, didn't I? So we got here, Earth Angel, good family. Right, Air Force, entire life, failure. And then a lot of these people in my chat now, they didn't necessarily choose not to support you. You left them no choice. And I'm talking a lot of people you have said something about their children. And I'm talking about adults here, adult children, their family members, their brothers, their sisters, their mother, their father. And most of the time it's unwarranted because of something you've done. I know several of the ladies in our chat have military sons. Several of the ladies are military ladies. They don't respect you. They don't respect you. They know you're lying about your military experience. What have you ever done? Well, you won't say for sure. Because you're going to try to leave the door open in case there's something like that letter that said veteran on it, right? Because you never served a day and got credit for a year and a half somehow. You ain't going to go poking around on that one. But the fact that you won't, and you won't prove who you are or exactly what you did, well, that shows shame. You're ashamed of something you did. And these mamas and these military ladies, they're proud. They're proud of their sons, their husbands, some of them's fathers. That's on you. Stolen valor? You stole something. I don't know. I'd like to hear a lot more feedback on how actual veterans feel about somebody claiming veteran status who never served 1 minute in boot camp. Not 1 minute. Not 1 minute boot camp. He's going to paint his pendants. Is that what he's doing now? Yeah. Maybe he needs a little help painting his pendants. Has he ever set a price for those pendants yet? Does anybody know how much they cost yet? Oh, my Lord. He said he did as he was helping the needy. Nana C82, my son called him a POS on his panel. That's what he thinks about him. Does he even know that was your son he's spoken to? Has he put that together yet, Nana? Like, how long is that video? Give me 1 second. Let me grab that video. It might take me just a second, so I'm going to play about a minute video here while I go look for it.
So I see your letter and raise you a YouTube video.
You remember they said it's supposed to say official in the little seal, right? Obviously, they're idiots. It doesn't. It says official or official, right?
I'll take a charge on that, pal. I'm going to take a charge on that. And I'm telling you right now, I don't care what law enforcement's watching, I'm taking the charge on that. I'm whooping your ass. There you go. How's that?
I haven't committed a crime. I can't sit down. But I haven't committed a crime. I really haven't committed a crime, though.
Welcome back, Kemper.
Thank you, brother.
Glad you made it.
What's that?
I said I'm glad you made it.
Oh, yeah. Safe and sound.
Let's watch a Nana C82 video right quick.
Well, which one were you just watching?
That was something in our playlist. It's got a little mix up.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
Little video, when I'm looking for something. Just for special occasions like that.
I did offer Ernie an open invitation to come on panel tonight to finish our discussion that he left last night.
Well,
wonder why not here. Makes me.
Can I ask you?
Ernie, he's a coward, bro. That's the one title I can clearly give him: coward.
Yeah. I don't know why he gets so scared. So.
Yeah. It says down here, Ernie stated several times over several months that he had not been to basic training.
You went to basic, though. I'm genuinely interested, one vet to another. Who are you? Let me give you a link. Let's give you a link.
So, Ernie, where'd you go to basic at, buddy?
Go ahead. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Now, who are you?
Who am I? I'm a new viewer.
A new viewer. That's cool.
Yeah.
What was your MOS?
I was Loving Bravo. How about you?
Oh, was it yours? What?
Loving Bravo. How about you?
11 Bravo.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Who are you, Ernie?
Was you active?
I sure was.
How many years?
6.
Well, hell. I didn't make it 6. I can hear you. Sound like you had some problems.
I do, yeah. On my phone using AirPods. Yeah, 6 years. How long did you make it, Ernie?
I made it 1 year and 6 months.
Liar.
You go to basic at? That's all my question was.
Didn't go. Didn't go.
You didn't go.
No, didn't go. I never have claimed I ever did. Never.
Oh, sorry, Ashes.
So let me explain to you. Desert Storm was going on when I went to basic.
So you're telling me that you didn't make it through basic, but you submitted for a DD-214. You received said DD-214 that stated that you had a unit underneath your service.
Oh.
Okay, what are you confused about?
Well, you stated in your stream, I've been listening all day long, basically. I mean, I was introduced to you today.
Cool.
But to say that you were in the 149th, which is out of Kentucky, but you stated you were in Tennessee. I'm confused.
Oh, that was for the State Guard. That was here a few years ago.
The State Guard? What do you mean State Guard?
I was in the Tennessee State Guard here a few years ago.
Well, how'd you get a DD-214 to say that you served in Kentucky?
And that was years.
But you didn't go to basic. But how'd you end up in the National Guard in Kentucky?
Graham is another one that brings the receipts with her thunder. Take that, Skern Down. You unmuted, bro. You still muted, bro?
Yep.
Thought you might be talking.
No.
Desert Storm ended in 1991. I do believe it did, Kim Holmes. Ernie
It
was
started,
in Desert Storm.
it started and ended when I was in high school.
Yeah.
In the same year.
Yeah. Yeah, he tells some whoppers that gets him caught. Oh, what does Ernie say? He always tells on himself. Oh, I ain't got to share it yet. Let me share it back so we can catch back up where we was at. In the Kemper dunking on Ernie Fest.
We've
got video
pedophilia
of
and shit
You know,
like that.
because it's fake.
We've got video of it. I don't want you to be impressed by the videos.
Why you keep bringing it up to me, man? I ain't gonna listen to the fake bullshit. Bring me
That ain't
something
nothing.
real.
How's that fake? When someone's on Mountain News,
Right.
WIMT, an actual active news channel, and they're missing and they're gone, and you answer the call, and within 36 hours you find that person.
That's not
How
what
is that fake
the kid
bullshit?
and his uncle.
Well, as a reporter, I can tell you this. Breaking news is what you're striving for, right? You want to get the story before anybody else does. So if Ernie's coming to you with a missing persons, well, we found this person after, what do you say, was it 36 hours?
Something like that.
That you say is missing. I don't even know which one he's talking about. Is he talking about the girl or Prentice? I don't know. But
he's talking about the girl, the same one that Nana C posted all that stuff on her community wall about.
Yeah. I do know that when you tell the news, hey, I did this. And I mean, if you got the person there, it doesn't matter if, my cousin's uncle's brother found them down there. If you got them there and they say, hey, this is what happened, that's what they're going to go with. And they're going to go with it fast before it gets out any other news station. And knowing you, I know what you did with the Kyle Rittenhouse news up there.
Yeah.
That was an online news station.
It was like a Facebook page, YouTube channel.
Yeah,
that's all it was.
There, podcast type deal, and told them that you were there to work security. Like, they didn't seek you out. You told them you're there working security for Kyle Rittenhouse.
That's when we met Nick.
Yeah, so they believed you. You talk a good game. Do I believe you could sucker some Facebook reporter into believing you're there working security for Kyle Rittenhouse? Yes, I do. I'd bet money on it. I know you could.
Just like the TV station in Middle Tennessee over Brian Laundrie.
Yeah.
And they got roasted over that one.
Yeah. Oh, breaking records. That news story on Xander McDougal was breaking records, Kemper.
Mm-hmm. And that whole story, that news story on that TV station's Facebook page is still there with all the trolling that happened on it, man. It's beautiful.
Oh, that was beautiful too, wasn't it?
It was.
So much. So much. That was well deserved. Well deserved.
Mm-hmm. You go lying, we're going to bring the facts to you. Be like, what about this and that?
They tried to strong arm that news company into streaming one of their BS stories, and instead they streamed a goat standing on a car or something, didn't they?
Oh no, that was one in East Tennessee. That was in Knoxville. The one that did the story on him was in Middle Tennessee, north of Nashville. Yeah. Yeah, but they did a story about a goat in Cott County instead of Ernie and their predator hunting.
Well, the goats probably accomplished more, though, to be honest with you.
For sure. Uncle came on our panel and said it didn't happen that way, Ernie. You were with his stepdad when they picked him up.
Again, that goes to show you the difference between your stupidity.
The truth is, because you like
that's your stupidity right there. That's your stupidity. It wasn't a little boy, dumbass. It was a girl. It was a woman.
Hey, Kempy, were you the one who shot at
it completely overshot you, dude.
Ernest when he slipped on the ice?
Stupid.
Did you hear what he just asked you, Kemper?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Trying to destroy someone.
Sure
That's it. You see, Kemper, I have two things in mind. It's called deflect your dumbass with self-defense. And then I can decide whether or not
did you hear that?
Smack it down on your fucking jack-o'-lantern fucked up face that looks like you've been chewing on.
Hey, Ernest, did you hear me? I was asking Kempy a question real quick.
Simple.
He's still triggered.
Hey, Kempy, were you the one who shot at Ernest when he slipped on the ice? Is that true?
No, I was watching in the chat when it happened and screen recorded it. Then I got blamed the next day while he's showing people bruises. He claimed that I shot him with rubber bullets.
I never claimed you shot me. You're a lying motherfucker.
You did too.
You are a lying motherfucker.
You did.
Anyway,
Hey,
you have
Kempy.
not
Tell me
proved
where I
anything.
lied and then you
Ernest, got a question for you,
the woman
brother.
that was missing for 5.5 months on the Mountain News. I found her.
Let me tell you something, Kemper. When you get Ernie to say you are a lying motherfucker, you got him triggered. You got him.
You think?
You got him, boy.
Boy, that jugular was popping out of his neck big time yesterday.
Yeah, he's ready for it.
He would have just ran off crying.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah, we ain't gonna stop right now, but don't let us forget to tell y'all a story about the goat. It's hilarious.
There's proof of that.
He's still hanging on some lies.
He was found in an abandoned junkyard. We have video proof of all that. We videoed every bit.
Where is this?
We know that was bullshit, man. Hey, I tell you what, once you go to Nancy 82's channel and go read about it, because it's in her community page.
Ernest, is it true that you paid for fake internet news articles about yourself?
Yes.
His
I was
Chris
pushing the Rescue Our Children Act.
His Chris
Did you ever
Hansen
pay
cameo.
for fake news articles to be written about yourself at all?
No, that's not true.
Okay.
That is absolutely true. Did you give Morbid this info, or is he getting it from somewhere else?
He's getting it from somewhere else.
I mean, that like
That's
Alicia
the
writing
thing.
those stories for him. That's old school stuff, bro.
Right. And see, that's the thing, though. Ernie thinks that it was all planned and that me and Morbid know each other somehow. But, you know how he does. When people are like-minded and think that he's a retard, pretty much, sorry. Yeah. he's going to call them pedos. He's going to call them human traffickers. He's going to get triggered and say, I'm going to kick your ass, motherfucker. You know, that kind of shit. So
yeah, on the live stream, on a live.
We can see this screen and pluck your eyeballs out.
Yeah, Mom. Alicia does that. Like, I can't remember what she gave them, but she gave that company, was it $100 for a story to write the story and then put it out into a bunch of different like websites, like online news stations and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That was old school.
Yeah, it is a good idea if you have an upcoming business that's a legit business. That's a good idea. I don't know about having to write up fake stuff, but Alicia, when she first came to know Ernie, well, she believed it, like so many people did. You know.
You didn't pay
That was for promotion to promote my damn Rescue Our Children Act.
Did you hear me, Ernie?
What is it?
I said, didn't you pay Chris Hansen
No.
for that cameo video that he did?
No, but you guys did.
How do you think we knew? Because you did it, dude.
No.
We copied your ass.
You see, the thing about yours is you can see the cameo logo.
Do you know
Mine
who
don't
paid
have
for
that.
that? It wasn't us. We didn't pay for anything.
Anyways,
we didn't even set it up.
like I said, it is what it is.
Hey, but here's the thing, Ernest and Kemper. Like, nobody here is promoting this pedophile sort of thing, right? Like, come on, man. That's tit for tat and stupid, right? It's the lowest realm of, accusing another man.
I think before you do this show, I think you need to do your homework on these people.
No, he's not. Are you saying he's a pedophile or something? I don't understand what you're talking about, man. It's not true. Okay, so y'all disagree on something.
What can you just automatically say it's not true at? Was you around?
So is he one? Are you accusing Kemper of being one? Is that what you're saying? And you have proof of this? Not some out of context clip from some stupid little YouTube channel. What? Was he I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm just being honest.
It's still
here.
funny today.
I know you cracked me up the way you put it.
I said it's still funny today.
Oh yeah.
Don't show me some stupid little clip from stupid little YouTube channel. It's like he knows what's going on, man. He's pretty quick about this shit.
Oh yeah.
Is Chris Hansen out for him? I mean, on Hansen versus Predator? Or, I mean, what episode are we on now?
No, but you need to ask your chat.
Ask my chat what? What do you want to ask them? Go ahead and ask them.
Because obviously you have no fucking clue.
Fucking clue about
but
what?
It's okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
What's okay?
It's triggering Ernie.
You're the one that want to ask a question, dude. Okay.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'll tell you a little story, Morbid. This guy, Ernie, one day he starts talking about the Beast of Bray Road. Then he starts talking about how he's got a new job, travel around the country, looking into urban legends, and he was going to be the host. Then he started posting all these cryptic things about possibly being a werewolf. Okay. He does this for about a week. This is around Halloween 21, sorry.
And Ernest, you could dispute any of these allegations against you.
Oh, he knows I've got the screenshots. And
yeah, I reckon he is, Kim.
We'll see. I'll be getting to something in a minute.
I mean, he thinks he knows what I'm talking about. It is what it is.
Oh, if he's wrong, you should interject and say, no, I didn't think that. But go ahead.
But anyway, he starts talking, basically trying to play like he's a werewolf. He, the blood capsule bullshit that he does. He had done that. Up to this point, he was a super soldier. He had a brain chip in his head. Okay. Supposedly. Got on a sound table at Tina's. She fixed him right up right after he supposedly saved Misty and her daughter. Right after that. Wasn't it, Ernie? Because they were in battle with Samantha's husband, right? Calling DCS on him 9 times, a veteran.
Who?
A guy that had never done anything. And you guys accused him of a lot of stuff. Well, they did.
Who?
You know who.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I don't know no Samantha's husband. No, I do not.
Well, Ernie plays dumb, don't he?
Well, total denial of Misty and her daughter, which we all know for years he's been claiming that he saved them from a human trafficking ring, tracking chips in their legs, all that shit. And then we also have heard Tina and Ernie's story about how they met. And Tina and them are talking about Benjamin, Mr. Burns. And of course, his wife, Samantha, was the mother of the little girl that they still, Tina and Xander have, I think it's on Tina's channel, I think it's the truth will find you out, or some kind of shit like that. And it's basically a coerced interview with a small child.
Yeah. Which is something they seem to be pretty good at.
Well, I mean, they that's where the Hampstead bullshit came from, was some coerced children's testimony, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So, but he knows Samantha because he knows Josh. Because Josh was part of his team when they first made Predator Hunter Nation. He knows exactly who these people are, but he is in complete denial. See, he's going away from the deflection to just straight up deny. That's what this is. Something I haven't seen him do a lot of. Just straight up. No, he'll deflect it with some other shit or try to hide, that kind of thing. So, but he knows who these people are. He doesn't want me to show the receipts of my conversations. He does not want that.
Yeah.
And out of respect for those people, I don't.
Right. Oh, I know.
But there's so much being said about him being Department of Homeland Security, on up, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Military, ex-police. He's told a lot of people a lot of lies. Showed badges.
Yep.
You know who I'm talking about.
Hey, Kemper, how come you didn't get to meet Ernie at court? Can you answer that question? How come Kemper didn't get to meet Ernie at court?
That's for you, Ernie.
No, Kemper. I mean, and then asked about what happened at court, and then why was Ernie on the run, and what happened at court? Kemper was at the courthouse. What happened, Ernie? Talk about that.
Well, I've already talked about that.
Ernie actually went live, supposedly outside the courthouse where all these cameras and stuff were. Supposedly.
Where were you, Ern?
Yeah.
During that court.
You quit?
I don't know.
It's buffering. Yeah, it's buffering.
I got you. Yeah, Ernie was scared of that court or going to his arraignment. I don't know what terrified him more, facing the consequences of his actions or facing the consequences of his actions.
Right.
Because no matter if he went to jail or he saw us, that's consequences.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was big scared.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why they playing. Give it a minute, see if it picks up. Let's let it run. See if it picks up. Starts playing. Border Patrol.
Huh?
Said no sock, no shirt, no hoodie. Said Border Patrol at the wall. Right. Ernie's biggest lies when he said he doesn't lie.
I didn't know Kemper was on Morbids. I saw Team Rose was live and someone was in there begging her to get Ernie off Morbids. They said he was triggered. Ernie's triggered because Ernie's a beta bitch. A straight up beta bitch. He wants to be a man one day, but I don't think he'll ever make it.
No.
I don't think he's got the components to become a man.
Oh, video error played. Hang on. No.
Love and Grace, I plan on being there for anything that happens in court. I know that me and Jimbo have talked about it numerous times, so I'm pretty sure that's the intentions. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I heard Nicolina pretty much tell him that he's going to be in jail or prison by the end of this year. Again, today. By her bingo chart, is what she said.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, that ain't gonna play, man. I don't know. It's in a drive, so it's.
Oh, I got
it could be on my end of downloading and all that stuff. So.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah, we got a lot out of it.
We can always try to play it again tomorrow. You know, we're
can.
2 hours in right now anyway. So
Yeah.
but yeah, dude, it's funny watching Ernie do his cycles because you know what's coming next always with this fool.
Yeah.
And of course, Ernie, if you would take some psych meds and lay off the methamphetamines, you wouldn't trigger so hard, bro.
Oh, if anything, he's predictable.
Well, like I said, at the same time, he can't control his emotions.
No.
Not one bit. And you can tell. Hell, he lost his shit before he even got up on panel. And I hadn't even said anything about his dad or being disowned yet. He just saw that I'd been in chat saying things, and he thought all of this. See, I really think that somebody was messaging Morbid, possibly some of his mods, because I know one mod kept agreeing with the things I was saying and telling me to go up on panel and dropping the link in the chat for me.
Yeah.
So I think that they had an idea of what Ernie was about and probably been exposed to Ernie at some point, because they were putting some real things in his ear. I was over here cracking up. That's why, I was like, well, this would be a good panel to join. We have to start doing more field trips.
Hell yeah.
Trigger some more little beta bitches.
Yeah, Ernie said he didn't do drugs. He only done coke twice. Yeah, that you can no longer say you don't do drugs, Ernie.
Right, but at the same time, he, with his tox screens from the mental hospital, showed that he was on methamphetamines. Not just what you guys saw, but also what his sisters have seen.
Yeah.
Including what he told the cop when he stopped him in Madison County.
Well, I've got the messages with the one sister that he thinks so highly of.
Yeah.
And she flat out tells me that there's meth in his system, and he told her that somebody put it in his drink.
Right. Yeah. Put it in your drink, Ern.
Mm-hmm. Just slip him a little meth here. Here's a little meth.
Like, I don't know why somebody would slip it in your drink when you're more than willing to snort it or vape it in your little glass bulb, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, quit with your fucking lies, man. Get real with yourself, man. That's who you got to get real with first, Ernie. Fuck the rest of us. You got to get real with you. Until you do that, your life is going to be what it's been for the past 44 years.
No sock, no shirt, no hoodie. He's staying out of Kentucky as much as possible. If he gets apprehended in Kentucky for something, he's going to prison, big boy prison.
Yep.
And if he's in a close enough state, he's going to big boy prison. So yeah, there's a lot more people watching Ernie.
Yep. That's what I was about to say. Yep. I was going to say there's so many people watching. It doesn't matter where it happens. There will be authorities contacted to inform them, hey, that crazy dude you just picked up, he's got warrants out of Kentucky, felony warrants. And I guarantee you they're going to be, we'll see if he can stay a little while.
Yeah.
Because that's what will happen.
Michael Lowe said Ernie's done something in the past because he's too scared when he does meth. He does have that paranoid look, right?
I'm telling you, it goes back to Ronnie King. I firmly believe that, bro. I believe
we don't have any documented highway runs prior to that.
No, I understand that. But what I'm saying, I'm
agreeing with you.
Yeah, what he's saying in his highway runs tells you what's triggered him. Shelby Shell's going to shoot me. Yeah. Shelby Shell's going to shoot me. That's what he's doing.
And it wasn't there to trigger him until after it happened.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. There's no documented highway runs that we know of before that happened. So
there was 2 documented highway runs in an episode of New York the year that Shelby got put in prison. The year he did his plea agreement. I'm pretty sure it was all in the same. Yeah.
19.
Yep. 2019.
I think he pleaded in 20. I think he pled in March of 20 because the trial was March of 19.
January or February or something like that. But yeah. But then again, Ernie also had disappeared for 2 weeks in 2020, if you remember, around the time of his trip to Washington, D.C. A lot of us have wondered what happened to him in that time period. He supposedly was saving Misty and her daughter, but he wasn't. So what was he doing?
Right. Thank you. He's becoming a member again.
I also think he's really seriously worried about his DNA being taken. I really do.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Because once he goes in on a felony charge, you get that DNA in the system.
Yeah.
And that system is what? I don't know if it's international. I know it's nationwide.
Nationwide, for sure.
Yeah. But he's concerned because he's done some things in his past, and he knows they will catch up to him like everything else has so far.
Yep.
And I can't wait, personally. I'm going to be one of the hosts for the fucking party. You best believe that shit. I know there's going to be a lot of the hosts, but I'm going to be one of them, by golly.
Little party over here.
Might even wear my fucking thongs, by God. You know?
Oh, no.
Whoop, whoop.
No need in that kind of threats. Another tornado.
Was it drop it, lock it, and pop it or something like that? I can't remember.
Drop it like it's hot.
That too. Oh, Lord. Yeah, man, we should pick back up on that tomorrow because there's a few more things that are talked about in that it's really funny and enlightening to watch his reactions to it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Hell yeah, we will. Because we can go early again or nothing comes up tomorrow. So.
Yeah, I shouldn't be going to work. So they denied me going in tomorrow already. So
if we go in early, like if we go on around 9ish, we can pick up back where we left off and still kick in at the nighttime.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus, gather a few more things to show tomorrow too. So, yeah. But I guarantee the Lightning Tiger's sleeping it off right now. If he's not, I'll be surprised.
He could be.
That was a big crash and burn for him yesterday.
Oh, yeah. He had a bad day.
You see, folks, I don't lie. Ain't no reason to lie. Lying gets you nowhere. These people are friends with Jamie. I've made the connections. We're making connections now. So I'm sitting here outside police station right now. I'm waiting till they get things done. I thought I'd come out here and let you know. I didn't get no sleep last night. I had to leave at 4:30 this morning. I had to leave my family, and the police was there, making sure everything was safe for them. So I'm done with this. Jimbo, gloves are off. You're going to jail today. Matt Kemper, you're going to jail. You're going to jail, guys. So you can call my bluff all you want to.
And Blue! Yes, sir. Do you trust that I do not want to see you die here tonight? Sir, yes, sir. Blue, you're my boy!
My boy, Blue. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Love it.
We're going to jail today, Kemper. He's tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
Tired of it.
That was what? December of 21?
Yeah.
And here we are, free men in 24. Imagine that.
Yeah.
I appreciate my freedom.
Me too. You know, he's talking about that time that I got the car and went up there and, you know, because Ernie had called up the sheriff's office and I drove up there and walked right in on YouTube. And, you know, like I'm here to turn myself in. Ernie Shell's been calling up here telling you what a big drug dealer I am here. Just here I am.
Take me. Yeah, take me.
Yeah. Ernie, you can't do that. You can't. Matter of fact, you get in the car and drive down the road, you're looking over your shoulder like, oh no, is that cop car coming for me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, are they looking at me? I don't have that worry in my life, son. How was jail, Mr. Nobody? It was pretty good. Kemper's got pulled out of the jail. They let him out at night. He's got the guards under his control.
Yeah, me and Shelby running shit, man. That's what we do.
Shell gonna shoot me.
Yeah, Ernie, keep deflecting the Phil and Eric questions. Keep doing that.
Didn't he though?
Keep holding strong to that, buddy.
His deflection game was on board today, wasn't it?
Yep. But we're gonna have a little surprise soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
See what's gonna happen when Ernie starts literally running down the highway with 600, 700 people watching him. He might break 1,000 on this one.
Good.
He might, but it will happen.
Well, Kemper, it's almost time.
Yeah, I could do some dinner and a shower for sure.
Tomorrow is Tuesdays, but don't say nothing about Taco Tuesdays because I don't want to hear it. Oh, I almost didn't do it. Izzy. I got 5. I'm going to do this for all of you. So you got Izzy, a new member, Mystery Skies member, and Graham's member post, and then Ashes gave 10, and Mystery Sky gave 5. So I'm going to wrap up all the thank yous with one thank you video. But this comes from our effing hearts. We effing love you for this. We effing love you.
All day.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that super chat or super sticker. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Yes, we effing love you for that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. We effing love you for that. Sorry, Kemper, are you the beast of East Lansing?
No, I'm a little bit west of East Lansing.
The goat. All right. Before we go, we will tell the goat.
All right. By the way,
yeah,
I'm sitting here seeing a live stream of Speakeasy wearing a onesie.
Are you shitting me?
No, sir. It's got little bears all over it.
Wow.
It's got a little hood on it. I swear. I thought that's what I was saying earlier when he was standing up, walking around and shit, but no, it's truly a onesie, man.
Don't nobody go look. It ain't worth it.
I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, dear Lord. I'm sure that not all Canadians are this crazy, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Anyway, to go. Ernie had contacted this news station in Knoxville area and wanted them to do a story on their predator hunter nation and how they, were stopping child trafficking and, all this stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, the news didn't want to have anything to do with it. And Ernie got mad at him.
Tried to shit out of them, man.
Yeah, he tried to blackmail him into playing it. Like, you're gonna play this, and we're gonna tell all these people that this and that and the other. And listen, I got you on recording, and he was recording video calls and everything else, man. But instead,
I was gonna say he did it on a live stream. Yeah.
Yeah, the news station went with a classic piece on a local goat. Now, I believe this goat could get up on people's cars and was standing on the roofs and the hoods of cars.
And that was what was special, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that made the goat.
You've owned goats before. Goats do that shit.
Yeah, all over the place.
So that's the story that they went with instead of...
I was getting ready to say, that goat ain't even the goat.
Predator at the park? Really?
It's not even the goat. He's not even the greatest of all goats. Not even the greatest of all time. He's just a regular goat.
Well, it's funny because, of course, he recorded the conversation before the story went out. And then he called and went off on the dude. It wasn't even the reporter or the writer or anything. just called and went off on this dude that was answering phones about them doing that live stream about the goat.
Yeah. Paisley, I'm my own boss and kiss no one ass moon. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Hey, Sleazy, is I am pink bow weirdo, then you're the best daddy ever, and we know that's a lie, so fuck off my guy. Oh, if I am, is he trying to say you're pink bow weirdo?
Of course he probably is. It speaks easy. What do you expect?
Paisley, we effing love you for that.
Well, thank you very much for that super chat or super sticker. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Yes, we effing love you for that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. We effing love you for that.
We effing love you for that. So, all right. Guess we'll get on out of here and come back in on Tuesday night.
Yes, sir.
Y'all stay safe out here on these YouTube streets. Watch out for them skern dogs. If one of them tries to run across the road in front of you, whatever you do, do not swerve to avoid it. It would be the safest bet to run it smack over instead of losing control of your car. Believe that. If it runs out in front of you, smack it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Jimbo just went morbid on their ass up here for you.
Right. Hell yeah.
My dad always told me, though, man, you know, you're traveling pretty good rate of speed. Don't try to avoid anything. You jerk and you lose control of your car, it's over at a high rate of speed. So,
yep. A lot of things can happen.
I have hit a few deer, though, because I didn't swerve.
I'm going to say my last car was totaled by hitting 2 different deer, but
I remember when you hit that deer.
Within a few months, yeah.
Yeah.
First one folded up the lights. The second one folded up the front end.
Yep. All right. Tomorrow night, we'll try to come on a little bit early. Till then, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Ernie's daddy.
We are coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty.